This morning, I actually have Cher Gilmore with the SCV Eco Alliance, and they're talking about their upcoming film festival. So, if you're a film buff, if you love films, well, this is just another thing in the growing list of film stuff that's happening in Santa Clarita. So, we're talking all kinds of stuff for this film festival. So, Cher, hey, welcome to the morning show. How you doing? Good morning.
Good, thank you. Good morning to you too.
All right, so you gotta tell me a bit about this Eco Film Festival. What's the theme of this festival? What's going on with it? Just what is it?
Yes. Well, it's really about the environment. I mean, I think we're all aware these days that the environment is in kind of a big mess, a lot of trouble. And our group felt that it was important for people to know more about our practices and how they actually affect the environment. I think we're all aware that there's some issues, but I don't think we necessarily make the connection between what we do in our daily lives and the environment. So this is to kind of educate and inspire and show people that there are actually solutions for the problems that we see in the world. And I think if the idea is not to be a downer and present all the problems, but to also show people are doing things about it, and actually you can do things about it in your own life by changing a few of your little practices daily.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of like the, I guess, misconception is when you're talking about like eco things, and it's like, here comes someone who's super preachy, and he's trying to tell me how to change my lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. But really, it's more about the education and kind of inspiring a spark inside of you to make those changes, because ultimately, you're not going to be on this planet forever, but generations will be, and so you have to leave the planet in a better shape, or at least on the path to a better shape than how it currently is, really.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
the way
So,
we feel.
tell me, is it just going to be the films here? Where are people going to go to actually watch the films?
Well, it's going to be at the University Center, College of the Canyons, and they have donated the space. There's no money involved in this anywhere, so it's a free. Films are all free. Parking is free. The only thing you would have to pay for is the food. If you want to go to the food truck, Tacos Jimenez food truck is going to be there too.
Oh, okay.
Lunch.
So now you have to go. You
Yes.
know, if not for the movies, there's going to be a taco truck. Go.
And
So,
we also have some other things. We'll have information tables in the lobby for the 14 groups that are working together to present this event. And there's also going to be a really, really neat art installation. One of our members is from the Forge Ahead Arts, and she's an eco artist or environmental artist, and she's created something called Ghost Ships. And it's an installation that's ships, basically, that are built entirely out of single-use plastic, and it's to point to the big plastics problem that we have. I'm sure you've read about the gyres of plastic that are the size of small states
oh yeah,
floating in the ocean.
yeah, and I am so full of microplastics myself.
I think we all are.
Oh boy. But I'm glad you clarified, because I was about to ask what is an eco artist, but yeah, I've definitely seen those kind of sculptures where they repurpose a lot of kind of like the trash into something, beautiful, and of course has a deeper message
Right.
behind it as
Right.
well. So I also see that there are going to be 6 films that are being shown there, and it's going to be 3 different time blocks. Unfortunately, due to the scheduling, you won't be able to get everyone unless you can be at 2 places at one time. But there is okay, here. I'll just go down the list of the films that I see here. We have Common Ground, Cowspiracy, Burnt Country, Saging the World, Send Kelp, and Buy Now. Those are going to be the 6 films that you guys are showing, and I see that there's also going to be a Q&A, a short discussion. Are you guys bringing the filmmakers in to talk about it, or professors, or other experts? What's those Q&As look like?
Right. Well, the hosts for each film will be from the Eco Alliance members, and they would be people who know something about the topic of the film. Not necessarily a producer of the film, but they would be familiar with the content. And they will have a Q&A, a discussion. They may present additional information, other resources that people might want to look into about the topic of the film.
Awesome. Great. And then I also see that there are, in addition to that art installation, some free giveaways as well. Do we know what we're giving
Well, we
away?
hope we're going to get them there, but because of the fires, there was an issue with that. We were hoping to give away some little plants and trees, but they may be going to the Pacific Palisades now instead of
Okay,
Troy.
a worthy cause. So yeah,
So,
totally understandable. So if somebody is interested, they're listening to this and they're like, okay, I'm interested. It's free movies, completely free. The only thing that you got to buy is your own tacos, which I don't think is asking for too much there. How can somebody get more information on where they can find the schedule and all that kind of stuff for this?
right. Well, they can go to the easiest place to go is the City of Santa Clarita calendar.
Okay, yeah.
Calendar.santa-clarita.com. But when they first come to the University Center on the 8th, they'll go to the welcome table and they'll see a schedule of the films and where they're going to be.
Okay, great. So if you're just joining us, I've been talking to Cher Gilmore with the SCV Eco Alliance. We're talking about their Eco Film Festival that's happening at the College of the Canyons. It's going to be Saturday, March 8th. From 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're going to be playing. It's going to be a movie marathon, really, all day long there. They're showing 6 different films there at the University Center, and it's all free, completely free. So if you have nothing going on, absolutely nothing going on, there you go. I just gave you your Saturday activities for for the day. Hey, Cher, thanks so much for coming in and telling us about the film festival. I hope I have a moment to actually go and check it out myself. But thanks so much for giving me some of your time and talking about it.
I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.